Well, finally, the ban that was imposed by Tanzania government to Malawi has been lifted. It's a good news. It's a good news for Malawi. And I know, and I understand that Malawi government hasn't lifted its ban that was imposed on Tanzanian government yet. And I believe there's still some discussion which they are yet to discuss with the Tanzanian government. But now, I just want to have my own also take, like I said earlier on, about this, this standoff that was there. Because at first I said, remember, if you've seen my previous video, I said, what is it that makes Malawi to be bold enough to impose the ban? Yet we, as Malawi government, we rely a lot on Tanzania government. As a matter of fact, Tanzania does not need Malawi more than we do to Tanzania. So I said that, but now today we hear that Tanzania has lifted the ban. In other words, Tanzania has bowed down. This is a trade war, remember? So the trade war, there must be winners. Somebody has to win. If nobody wins, it's either one is going to win or somebody, all of you are going to be losers. So there was a fear that if this standoff protracts, there's a possibility that both nations, Tanzania is going to lose, Malawi is also going to lose. But now, thankfully, we hear that Tanzania has lifted the ban. But I want to repeat what I said earlier on, that it's not, this is my take, this is my personal opinion. It's not really something to do with agricultural produce or a banning on this trade war, no. But there's something more. There's actually something more to the trade war. And I said that, my take on what's really happening is to do with the lake. So the good thing is Tanzania has bowed down, has actually lifted the ban, so that all the agricultural produce from Malawi can now start being hauled into Tanzanian territory. But Malawi hasn't lifted the ban yet. Why? This goes to what I said earlier on. I think it's the issue with Malawi government, this is what I'm thinking, is to do with the lake. But remember, Tanzanian government took what belonged to Malawi. Because Lake Malawi, that part which Tanzanian government took, belongs to Malawi. It's not their lake, it's our lake. And they took the part where it's rich in oil deposits. And Tanzanian government has actually built some a military base. That side has also redrawn their map, showing that that part which obviously previously was Malawi's is now Tanzanians. So I think this is something which Malawi government can't just let it go, because that's our territory. That's something that belongs to Malawi. So because Malawi, we don't have capabilities, we don't have military power that we can go and reclaim that something which belonged to us. The only war which we could use was this trade war. And my assessment is actually worked. It's actually worked. You see, it's not all the time when the government is doing something, then we have to criticize it all the time. No, but if they're doing something good, we need to clap hands to say, oh, fair enough, this is good. Like myself, I think what the Minister of Trade and the Malawi government has done is something that every Malawian has to clap hands to say, okay, this is beautiful, this is good. Because, Nyanja Jandiatu, we need that lake back. Komano kuti tingobiro mejo kuti give us our lake, sizingateke here. Timaina kwa finya bebe na bagi ati afinye bangon. Chifua ndukuzeni kanthayo ya kaka komweka kaka, there has been a lot of losses that has actually happened in Tanzania. Kumbukirani so kunena kuti timachosa katundu kuchokera kunoko ku Malawi amene amapita ku Kenya, and katundu amene chamadzera mu Tanzania. And since Tanzania ananena kuti katundu ina aliyense ochoka Malawi asapite in their territory, which is in Tanzania, ndio zinapanga so affect Kenya. Therefore Kenya so idava kuwawa, Kenya nayo so idapereka so ma issues zake. They also banned my trucks from Tanzania to enter into Kenya. So ndokuti patali ma two fronts here, Malawi and Kenya fighting. Remember, this is a trade war, fighting Tanzania. So Tanzania yamva to the point that they have actually bowed down. Now I'm saying kuna kuti tenti sako zisiyapo pa Malawi. Ifeyo before we lift our ban. Zichitika kasizichitika, but this is my assessment. This is my opinion, personal opinion. Bring these guys on the table. Mkwauza kuti okay, akuluakulu chabwino, thank you very much, mapanga lift your ban, ime munapanga impose in retaliation to what we said. Tinapanga ban ifeyo. Koma ifeyo tisanapanga lift our ban. Tate tikambirana nkhani ya leki iti. Mukuiona bwanji. These guys apapano ali pa nthawi yabwino yoti they can talk.